Great!
If what you say about seeing the future is true, then it is too early to celebrate. I have word that the humans' weapon has not been deployed yet, most likely due to our success in stopping the Titans. But if what you say is true, this is not a cause for celebration yet. If the Titans intend to invade the human world, it is only a matter of time before they clash with the humans themselves. Plutomon, the leader of the Titans, resides in a location known as the Dark Field. With the bulk of the Titans' forces in Central Town, the Dark Field is apparently only lightly guarded. Now may be our chance to broker peace, but we need to find out what it is the Titans seek.
I'm sorry. Everyone!
Something's off with Lord Plutomon lately, Glurp. I don't have the courage to... Great! You can count up... Now then... Go ahead, Glurp. I'm ready for it. Give me a real... Ah! Glurp. The fake... Come on! Whenever I hear an empty platitude, I can sometimes... but still, it's for Lord Okay.
That one! Ready to launch!
Here goes! Dragon Impulse! Hope you're ready! Desolation Claw!
Much appreciated. Everyone! Great!
Let's hear a real
Good, good! There! Preparations complete!
Dragon Impulse!
Much appreciated.
Let's hear a
Great! Do it! Ready to go!
Hope you're ready! Desolation Claw!
Much appreciated. Everyone. Do it! Ready to go!
Dragon Impulse! Desolation Claw!
I'm sorry. Everyone!
Let's hear a... Darn, this isn't where I parked my Digibeetle. Let's hear a... Let's hear a... Let's hear a... Let's hear a real... Let's hear a...
There! Ready to go! Well done. Much appreciated. Everyone!
Oh, man. No.
Good! Well done.
Let's hear a re...
Well done. There! Ready to launch.
Hope you're ready!
Much appreciated. Everyone!
Let's hear a... Darn! This isn't where I parked my
Great!
Let's hear a... Darn! This isn't where I parked my...
Well done.
Let's hear a re... this isn't where I parked.
That one! Ready to go!
Dragon Impulse! Desolation Claw!
No! Great!
Let's hear a Darn! This isn't where I parked my... Let's hear a Let's hear a
There! There! Ready to launch!
Dragon Impulse! Hope you're ready! Desolation Claw!
No!
Let's hear a Darn! This isn't where I parked. Let's hear a
Good, good! Well done.
Let's hear a
Well done. There! Preparations complete.
Dragon Impulse! Desolation Claw!
Let's hear a Let's hear a
Well done.
Let's hear a Let's hear a Darn! This isn't where I parked. Let's hear a Darn! This isn't where I parked my... Let's hear a... Let's hear a real groaner, Glurp.
Well done.
Let's hear a... Let's hear a... Let's hear a...
Wow! Wow!
Something's wrong, Glurp. What happened to the gatekeeper? Let's go to Lord...
Wow! Ready to go!
That mist! Lord Plutomon's power has run totally amok! I can't bear to see him in such a...
Launching cross arc!
Hope you're ready! Desolation Claw!
Here I go! Blinder! Here goes!
Dragon Impulse! Desolation Claw!
Here I go! Blinder! Here goes!
Dragon Impulse!
Lord Plutomon's mist is gone! But wait! Those mild...
Please.
Get ready! Metal Meteor!
Here I go! Blinder! on you.
Desolation Claw! Here goes Dragon Impulse!
Here comes a big attack!
Fine. Understood.
Are you okay?
You betcha! Oh yeah!
Take this!
Hope you're ready! Desolation Claw!
Are you okay?
Another... I'm feeling it now! Here goes! I know...
Dragon Impulse!
Are you okay?
Hope you're ready! Desolation Claw! Dragon Impulse! Desolation Claw!
Hey, Glurp! Something bad's headed this way! Glurp! Okay, whisper those sweet, sweet nothings to me. A weak sauce empty compliment isn't gonna cut it!
The wandering shadow is like a tragic hero, their dark cloak stained with tears as their hope was repeatedly shattered. Like a dark cocoon, they grow stronger by feeding on... They must be guided properly. Toward hope, that is why you're here. Not Digimon. The greater will desired it so. Plutomon, the erstwhile king of the Titans who had reigned over Iliad. Forced to abdicate that throne, Plutomon made the underworld his new kingdom, where he would hand down judgment to errant souls, and quietly lived out his eternity in Iliad's depths. But one fateful day, Plutomon, leading an army of Titans, suddenly appeared and began a full-scale invasion of Iliad. The brutal fighting that followed set the world on a path toward destruction. Our heroes marched into Plutomon's castle, hoping to stop the Titan invasion of Iliad. But there they encountered the living corpse of a Digimon, the ruined form of what had once been Plutomon. What in the world had become of Plutomon? Who, if not Plutomon, was giving orders to the Titans? Unraveling the truth behind this mystery may reveal a way to circumvent the tragedies enveloping the worlds.
Great! Good! Well done.
Who do you glurpin' think you... Glurp.
Oh yeah!
I'm sorry! Lord Plutomon? Something's off with Lord Pluto. I don't have the courage, although you can count on... Let's hear a
Great!
Let's hear a
Do it!
Here goes Dragon Impulse! Up your rate! Tessellation Claw!
Great! Great!
Let's hear a
Do it! Ready to go!
Dragon Impulse! Tessellation Claw!
There! Ready to go!
Dragon Impulse! Oh yeah!
I'm sorry. Great! Much Everyone. appreciated.
Let's hear a
You got it! Ready to launch!
Dragon Impulse!
I'm sorry. Everyone! That one! Preparations complete!
Here goes! Dragon Impulse! Hope you're ready! Desolation Claw!
Hit it! Yes. Wow!
Let's hear a
Great! You got it! Ready to go!
Dragon Impulse! Oh yeah!
Let's hear a
Well done. Great.
Let's hear a
Well done. Great.
Let's hear a
Preparations complete.
Much appreciated. Here goes! Dragon Impulse! Here goes! Dragon Impulse! Oh yeah!
I'm sorry. Everyone,
Let's hear a Let's hear a
great.
There's the gatekeeper. Okay.
Plutomon, you have made a The hero's revival is soon. You have some life left in you.
May you roam the world. Who are you? Tell me. You said you were of Marukimon's ilk. Please inform Marukimon what while being manipulated and controlled. This conflict, all of it, brought about by a hero. One
The hero Chronomon held power over time, allowing him to decipher the Akashic records stored deep within Iliad. With power over time, Chronomon was a being of absolute presence that reigned over Iliad. But one day, Chronomon learned of the truth of the world from a record fragment engraved in the Akashic records. That this world was host to a higher being on a plane above ours. Trace mentions of a creator-like being, one who conceived all that we know, were inscribed in the Akashic records. This truth brought despair to Chronomon. It meant that every occurrence was preordained, and he began to see all of existence as gears in a machine, crafted by that being. Chronomon yearned to break the chains of fate that bound him. He ordered the warriors of Iliad, the Titans, into battle against the higher being. The higher being's might was unmatched, and Chronomon was easily defeated. He was then sealed away within the core of the device that governs time, the Akashic records. The Titans, deemed to be treasonous conspirators by the higher being, were exiled to the lowest level of Iliad and branded as villains of the digital world. All this time, I have always hated our so-called history of Titan control of the current. That taking advantage of my seed, Chronomon's curse. All of it. It was all... Please, tell Marukimon the truth.
What? Plutomon was being controlled? I see. I will dispatch someone to treat Plutomon's malady at once.
I gave Plutomon what treatment I could. It was...
That is a relief.
After saving Plutomon's life, he reveals Iliad's true past and the hidden truths within its history. The resentment and rage of a false hero who rose up against a deity in ancient times. Chronomon's curse was the true catalyst behind the events that plunged the world into chaos. Chronomon's malevolent will manipulated some Titan warriors from the shadows, throwing Iliad into chaos, and eventually hoped to send the world on a path to ruin. Can those who uncovered the truth of the world put a stop to Chronomon's machinations? The ongoing threat to the order of the world was engineered by a conspirator seeking to strike at the higher being. Chronomon, the Destroyer, gave birth to an egg. It has become a cocoon from which a demon threatens to emerge. Everything was planned from the start, including this war, all to give birth to a demon fallen to darkness. As such, the Dark Shadow will not stop consuming despair. Someone must offer their aid. All I can offer you, however, is advice, for it is the higher being's desire that this world be self-reliant.
Great!
Plutomon told me everything. I find it difficult to believe everything he said, but I also find it difficult to think all he said were lies. We know one thing for sure. The Titans continue their campaign of destruction, even now, and Plutomon is not the one spearheading their offensive. From the intel we have gathered, the Titan Puppet Master may be after a certain something in the human world. Yes, this mastermind seems to be attempting to cause something to transpire there. It seems the tragic future you saw is threatening to unfold. I cannot leave while we are still recovering here. I suggest you return to your world post-haste and...
Oh. The puppet master behind the Titans seeks to invade the human world, huh? Must be a sign of a gate opening. I'm sure public safety... I hear they've incorporated the power of a Once that weapon is deployed, and they turn it on the Titans. There was a section in the underground lab even I can show you the way. I suggest we head for the security room. Wait a minute. A Digimon. I have a bad feeling about this, but all we can do...
You got it! Preparations complete!
Here goes Hurricane Screw Shot!
Here goes Dragon Impulse! Oh yeah!
You got it! Ready to launch!
Here goes Dragon Impulse! Oh yeah!
There doesn't seem to be any personnel around. I was afraid of this. We'll have to break things. My fake ID, I'll have to make some updates to it. Let's head for the...
That one! Preparations complete!
Dragon Impulse! Oh yeah!
Uh-oh, there it is. You work on getting a hold of a supervisor's...
I'll stay behind, but I'll be monitoring your situation the whole...
Okay, sounds like we have a plan.
Great! Do it! Ready to go!
Here goes Dragon Impulse! Oh yeah!
There! Ready to launch.
Here goes! Dragon Impulse!
Good, good. Well done. Ready to go!
Give me a break!
Here I go!
Blinder! Give me a break!
Yes. Ready to launch.
Oh yeah!
You got it. Preparations complete. Can't be. Ready to launch.
Here goes! Dragon Impulse! Oh yeah!
That one. Preparations complete.
Dragon Impulse! Hope you're ready! Dazzling Claw! There!
Well, that's not good. Enemies are headed... Asuna, agent.
Ready to launch.
Here goes! Dragon Impulse! Yeah! Hope you're ready! Dazzling Claw!
Blinder!
Spiral Sword! Here goes! Dragon Impulse! Here goes! Atomic Ray! Hope you're ready! Desolation Claw!
Please.
Hope you're ready! Vulcan's Hammer!
Yeah!
Oh yeah!
Not quite done yet.
Ready to go! Take this! Oh yeah!
Almost got it.
Dragon Impulse! Planet Destroyer! Hope you're ready! Desolation Claw!
Here goes! Hurricane Screw Shot!
Vulcan's Hammer!
That takes care of it. Now, let's head to... Okay, that... His core has already been installed into that weapon. I see. So this is Kuga's doing. According to the records, his core was taken... The fools. I'm ashamed. Damn it. No cure for stupidity, as they say. If only I were smarter. I'd develop... I'm so sorry. I really am.
Your companions, swallowed by the space-time disturbances, cry out from beyond time and space. Reviving those who were meant to die is normally impossible. Rewriting a script already complete won't be easy. The only story your will can change is your own. If your wishes go unfulfilled, you may desire to reject the world. Put another way, behind the desire to change the future lies an intense rejection of the present world. That's why you could say the mastermind has sown despair into this world, the tragedy known as conflict. A master of all smithing techniques, Volcanismon, the avatar of the Forge God, could craft anything you could ever think of. He couldn't help but be drawn to the mystique of the human world. When Volcanismon finally got to visit, he connected with humans, exchanged knowledge and friendship with them, and truly enjoyed his time there. However, that joy ended up being short-lived. Tragedy befell Volcanismon as he found himself captured by humans with villainous intent. These humans used the knowledge and craftsmanship learned from Volcanismon himself to create various weapons to threaten and harm Digimon. Eventually, the humans attempt to construct a massive humanoid weapon, a Giant Slayer, capable of wiping out all Digimon from existence. Not only was Volcanismon used as a test subject, but in a true display of horror, his body was assimilated into the weapon. With a sincere hope of improving the world, Volcanismon offered his knowledge to humanity in good faith. Yet, in a cruel twist of fate, he became a threat to the world instead. Could this tragedy have possibly been averted?
I'm sorry, but this Digimon's... the fools. Speak of the devil. It seems...
If I had to guess,
Oh, Dr. Yuki, what would you... There's no cure for human stupidity. Regardless of how it got to be that way, a considerable number of Digimon were sacrificed.
there's an elevator over there.
The weapon is probably in the process of being we can't let them use that thing.
But the government building is currently on...
There must be a way.
Okay.
Very good. And it's a dangerous mission, but you're the only ones who can do...
Wow!
I wanted to save Inori. That's why I did it. Over and over and over. You must have seen it a bunch of times, right, Agent? The Dark Shadow. More times than I could count. I knew. If I hadn't been born, if I'd never... Just before Chronomon, defeated in combat against the higher being, was sealed away. He left behind a means to one day break the seal and fulfill his true desire. Chronomon created fictional legends and a new great guardian, one who could play Chronomon's destined role. All of the turmoil and conflict that happened so far, I'm just a spare part to help fulfill Chrono. And now, I've mastered the... You've already realized it too, haven't you? That you're my...
Agiomon was the demon created by Chronomon, the surrogate meant to inherit his power to tamper with time. The essence of the power to control time is the desire to change the... He created a situation so tragic, so unacceptable. A powerful prayer to rewrite the future was necessary, an intense plea. But not all has gone as Chronomon planned.
You need to... Oh, I remember you. You're Agiomon.
Who's there? An intruder? Simmons.
Oh, thanks.
that one!
Oh yeah!
I was so close. Just a little more. If I don't complete it 100%, I'll never beat Simmons. I won't let you interfere!
Dragon Impulse! Desolation Claw!
Here I go! Blinder!
Dragon Impulse!
Blinder!
Dragon Impulse!
Here I go! Blinder!
Well done.
Damn it all. Tell Simmons this. I can't deny there's a small drop in power output. And when that happens...
Where are you? We have to prevent public safety from the... What? We're on our way too. Is that right? Damn that Kuga. I know it's way too late to say something like this, but... not all of us humans hate Digimon. I'm sorry. I truly...
Now, lift your head. Of course, you can't expect... What I'll need from you first is... action figures.
What?
You can get your hands on them in that Akihabara. Ha!
Volcanismon, who had been turned into the control unit of the weapon, was saved by sympathetic humans, ashamed by the suffering they had brought upon Digimon. Although Volcanismon was willing to forgive humanity, the wicked machinations of humans must be put to a stop. To that end, Digimon and humans fought as one, so that the tragedy set to descend upon the world in the near future might be averted. 6 apostles of Iliad remain. You must hurry. The apostles of Iliad also serve as the bonds, reaching out to save those who have fallen into darkness. As for what will become of the demon, for his heart is still present. The time of the world's end draws near. The